G'day folks, welcome back to the stock of my medicine pouch down here in the Embrace. Destination! We are heading into the... So here we are, wearing my blaze-on silks.
World's going white.
Probably doesn't make any sense yet, but it will. And let's get climbing! Hey, Aloy's not a man. True, but I'm not the one doing the climbing. Wrong button. That button. Health potion? Ooh, gimme. Supply crate. I don't know whose supplies they are, but they're mine now. Hey, there's a campfire. It won't let me save. What the hell? A campfire I can't save at. That's new. Ah, this way. Follow the bits of blue gleam.
What are you doing, Aloy? This path leads to the cut. The Banuk have nothing to offer besides useless mysticism. The Eclipse won't stand idle while you waste time playing in the snow. Return to your task.
Fuck you, Silence.
I was thinking, Banuk shamans thread blue cables through their skin, right? Kind of like someone else we know, huh? So maybe the real reason you want me to stay clear of the Banuk is to stay clear of your past.
It's not my past that consumes me, Aloy, but the Master Override. Which is why you should stop prattling and get back to what matters.
Nice. I don't remember that conversation. That was funny. Ooh, that's a long way to jump. What? There we go. This way. Ugh. Which way am I going? Am I going up or am I going this way? There we go. Boing, boing. Big jump. There we are. Really? I didn't. Hey, look, there's something new.
This one's a new predator. I can see the heat
Demonic
coming off it.
Scorcher. Ooh, he's fast. Ow! They're so very, very strong. lot of damage with these arrows. Whoa. Missed. Missed. You think it's tough now? First time I did this fight was on hard difficulty. Whoa! Oops, dodged too early. Got him. Woo. And I leveled. It's all uphill from here. Is that a climbing trail? Ah! Why did I fall down? Why are you using mod operations on yourself? What did you do? There we go. But oh. Apparently there was an easier path. Oh well, since when did Aloy do things the easy way? Why not? Is the auto mod overriding you? What the fuck?
Okay, that's a welcome, I guess.
Okay. Ooh, pretty sky. That's better. That's an unfortunate shape. There's another viewer name in the list. And title card. Woo! Kind of.
I can't feel much of anything in this.
Fair warning, Aloy is going to spend a lot of time complaining about the cold.
You sure you'll be warm enough up here, Nora?
I've worked up a sweat from the climb.
She'll complain no matter what I put on her.
You made it to the cut, Outlander.
Not that you'll stay long.
Who says?
This is Song's Edge, biggest settlement in the cut.
Ooh. There's a volcano over there.
Smoke rising from the mountain. And the village, too. What's it for?
Hey, mister. Talk to me?
How are we to trust the chieftain after so many died under his command?
Uh-oh.
The smoke from the mountain is worse today. Bad omen for the ritual.
Drama. Wait, ritual? What ritual?
Better how to lead than our talk. We must put our faith in him.
Trust Araya, they say. She'll return to us, they say. And yet here we are, waiting.
Our shaman has abandoned us. Our chieftain has led our best to their deaths. Where should we find hope now? The smoke from the mountain is worse today.
Dear.
Bad omen for the ritual.
No, it's not that kind of ritual.
Trust that our hunters lead
Must be something big going on.
lost this many.
Most of the village is moving towards that smoke.
May the songs of the lost echo eternal. May the songs of the lost echo eternal.
What water?
So many dead.
Get ready for a rare sight, Nora. Bergrind, purveyor of necessities. Most of the time, the Banuk burn their dead. But not today.
Because the bodies couldn't be recovered.
Aye, a nasty business. All their best warriors lost. So they're getting a different kind of send-off.
Grasp your grief, my hunters, and kill it! For our kin seized the fate all Banuk long for. Falling with their spears striking steel. Their struggle is over now. You have witnessed their spirits rise up into the blue sky, and beyond to the blue light. But our struggle is only beginning.
I don't know, dude.
Soon, we will again take up the hunt against the daemon that frenzies the machines against us. And so I ask you, can you summon the courage of our fallen kin? Will you fight and die as well as they did?
My courage! My spear!
Our blood is in your teeth, Aratak!
We are Banuk. Our enemies. Our prey.
The daemon. That frenzies the machines.
Machines that wiped out their best. And what do they want to do? Go back up there. Fools. A little advice, for free.
Aloy.
Aloy. I've been up here for 2 long winters, and I still can't make sense of the Banuk. Take this ruckus. It started with one of their shamans, Aurea, spouting on about spirits and daemons up on Thunder's drum. So they march their Warwick up there, and half of them get slaughtered by machines. When Aurea vanished, I thought that Crazy might have gone with her, but no. Here's Big Aratak, gearing them up to do it all over again.
Interesting. Well, let's derail the conversation a little bit. What do you know about Silence?
Have you ever heard of a man named Silence? Tall, deadly serious, cables in his skin, like a shaman?
I've heard that name once or twice, but always whispered, like some boogeyman the Banuk want to forget. I'm not sure what went down, but I got the impression he messed with the Conclave. Or they messed with him.
Conclave?
All the most important shamans gather in Banur from time to time to keep up with the latest mumbo-jumbo. No idea how they all fit into one tent without those crazy headdresses getting locked up on each other. Aurea's
Obviously,
been
it's a
to
big
that
tent.
shindig, but when I asked her what it's like, she just gave me a dirty look. So if you want to know more, you'll have to find her and make her like you, I guess. Good luck.
Fair enough.
What is it about the Banuk you can't make sense of?
Well, everything's a test to them. A hardship to endure. A challenge to survive.
Seems like they don't have much of a choice in a place like this.
A land cold enough to crack teeth, filled with wild animals. You think they'd accept a little reasonably priced aid. Don't believe me, I've tried to convince them. But a Banuk with nothing left to prove might just lie down and die.
And Aurea is the one who spoke about this daemon?
That's right. Told Aratak and the others that it lives up on Thunder's drum. And they believed him.
But you don't.
Look, I don't know what Aurea found up there. A shaman's not going to talk to an outlander. The machines in the cut are getting more vicious, that's a fact. It could be because of the daemon, or it could be because they all got indigestion, for all I know. But Aurea's not around to explain. She took off, and no one knows why.
Interesting.
Is Aratak a renowned warrior around here?
He's a Warwick chieftain. His voice carries a lot of respect. Not that you hear much of it. Man talks about as much as a dead fish. But when he and Aurea came to town with their Warwick, it drew more Banuk to this little burg than I'd ever seen. Know what else I saw, Aloy? My own little trade route, stretching all the way back to the claim. Then, he goes and leads them off to their death at the claws of angry machines. So much for my best customers.
Alright, unfamiliar term. Explain.
What are these Wericks about, Bergrand? Some sort of tribe within the tribe?
Not like our clans back home. You don't get born into these things. They hold tryouts. Prove your best at something and you might get a place. Some Wericks come and go. Some last as long as Melon. The whole Banuk territory, Banur, is just a bunch of the biggest, oldest Wericks.
I'm not sure if I'm less confused or more confused.
Well, here's the sure thing. Each Werick has a chieftain and a shaman. They make the decisions. All well and good, except the chieftains are hard-headed, and the shamans have their heads in the clouds.
You said you've lived out here for 2 winters?
Aye. Back home, some fur traders told me about this steel-forsaken heap of tents. Good location. Ripe for change. We were barely scraping by until this place started filling up for Araya. A great prophet is coming, they said. I heard prophet. Honest mistake. Not that the Banuk are stingy, they just prefer to keep trade among themselves. We could get through to enough of them. We could really put this place on the map. Or at least on a map.
Who's we?
We?
Me and my daughter. My assistant, Barja. My assistant and my daughter. We seem to get along better as business partners. Her mother wanted me to show her a trade. She started tinkering with weapons. Say, when you need a break from this Banuk carry-on, stop in and see her. You're both, how do I put it?
Women?
No. Independent. Look for her at Long Notch, the easternmost Banuk camp.
I want to know more about this Damon.
It's crazy talk, Aloy.
Or there's something to it. Something connected to how the machines behave.
Then you need to find Araya. She was last seen headed for the mountains they call the Ice Rafts. I've heard only the shamans know the trail beyond those frozen peaks. But I do know where you could find her apprentice, Naltuk. He went north of the river, chasing rumors.
Rumors?
Not the good kind. Sudden attacks in the snow. Strange new structures. Some say a new machine, like no one's seen before.
Well, now I'm definitely interested. Thanks for the talk, Bergrand.
Don't mention it.
I wonder if Aratak can tell me more about Araya or Thunderstrom. Might be worth a shot.
It's a pleasure to see you.
Alrighty. Let's check around town and see what we can learn
There you are.
and find.
I do not want to hear this talk from you again. Doubt is heavier than a week's snow.
Forgive me, my chieftain. We will be ready for the next attempt.
But this will not be an attempt. It must be done. Do you understand?
My chieftain.
Good. Outlander, I suppose you wish to speak?
There are other Weraks in Song's Edge too?
Yes. The village has its own life for all Banuk who need trade or shelter. After the war ended, it sprang up from what was once a campsite, quick as the bloom between frosts. Perhaps it will last, until the Karja seek war again.
Araya knows about this Damon. Where would I talk to her?
She does a shaman's work. That is not for the eyes and ears of others. Certainly not an Outlander's.
This Damon you talked about.
If you are hardy enough, you can venture out and see the signs yourself. It has changed the machines, made them fiercer, stronger.
But what is it?
A matter for the shamans to debate.
Did your Werick come from this place?
No, he rallied most of our hunters from across Banur to face the threat of the demon. But I was born here, and stayed to fight the Karja when others retreated into the mountains. A few of my old warriors remained with me, those who survived.
Interesting. He's a bit gruff, isn't he?
You're set on going back to the mountain?
I put my word to it.
Even with the risks being so great?
The risk of what? Death? It would be a worse fate to bow our heads to the challenge and say too much.
Well, I guess that's it then.
Good. I prefer deeds to words.
Right.
That weapon is called an ice rail. Later on, we can get one. I'm looking forward to that. I like the weapons you can get here.
Don't bother hunting tall necks. You can't kill them, even if they're stuck in a sheet of ice.
I saw the frozen
Quick save.
years before I ever saw living.
Merchants.
Deep in, silenced by rising waters.
You seem sad, stranger. I heard you mention a flood.
Yes, a sudden deluge, without rain or melt to explain it. I'm Lalai, the drummer of Deep Din. Or at least I was, until it disappeared under the waters.
Deep Din. What's that?
A hollow, carved out by the old ones. A chamber, a basin, and a musical instrument all at once. My life, my calling. I'd explain it by playing for you if I could. But its pipes are deep under the water now.
So Deep Din is a place, and a musical instrument?
Yes. Pipes that carry a perfect tone beneath a sonorous basin. A wondrous edifice the old ones used to carry music far and wide. During the war, my father played the pipes to rally the Banuk against the Karja. I'm the drummer now. But our battles are few and far between. Mostly I play for the joy of it. Or to remember my family. Of course, if the waters don't recede, what's the point of joy? Or remembering?
So the waters came fast.
One day it was dry. The next, the nearby river had risen and the entire basin was flooded. I don't understand it. There was no rain, not even any clouds, and yet the river rose higher than I'd ever seen it. And there it remains.
A flood without rain. That is strange. Where is this place? I'll have a look if I'm in the area.
Just northwest of here. Look all you like, but I don't see what good it'll do. The floodwaters aren't going anywhere. How does one ask a river to relent?
Any guesses? Let's see what's on offer. Champion bow. A specialized warbow that can charge up more powerful shots. Very nice. Job created. The power shot bow. Sharp shot bow that can charge up more powerful shots. Job created. And a hunter's bow that can charge up more powerful shots. Job created. What have we got in the way of outfits? A Werak runner. Ice Hunter Master requires blue gleam. Blazon Master also requires blue gleam. And, ooh, a Silent Hunter Master. Wait, why do they have Nora gear? They're Banuk. Explain! Oh, well, let's get the Werak runner. Health recovery over time. Yes, please. Unfortunately, it can't be modified, but we'll deal with that later. They want in trade. Ah. We'll need... Oh. I need bones that I don't have in order to get these maps. Pity. Selling resources, because I am very, very close to full. Double ups. No double ups. Cool. I have a hell of a lot of Ridgewood. I mean, I kind of need a lot of Ridgewood, so, you know. Alrighty.
No more music. Blood's out of that.
Well, quit your bitching, lady. We'll deal with it.
Whatever new machines crawl from that cauldron, we'll be ready.
Outlanders don't do well in the cut. Can't handle the cold.
Yeah? Well, screw you too, lady. Let's go down this way.
Breath is ice. Okay, if I want to learn more about how this daemon affects the machines, I've got to find Araya. And to do that, I need to talk to her apprentice, who followed the river north.
Outlander, wait a moment.
Yes? What do you want?
That weapon of yours, Outlander, that spear. I can see the blue light upon it.
You're not the first to take an interest in it. I've made it myself.
Your own design. And yet you are not a shaman.
No. More of a tinker?
A tinker does not understand the spark in the metal, the song in the metal like this. But it could be improved upon, modified with the help of the old ones. Far north of here there is a cave, a shaft in the snow. Within it is a nest of metal birds. Find a bird that hasn't been stripped by shamans past. Look for a rail inside it, the length of your spear. That's all I can tell you.
Get a rail from some metal birds in a cave. Sounds perfectly normal.
Given everything you've dealt with, Aloy, it actually does. Oh, look. Dyeing clothes, I think?
Let's see. Perhaps a little more blue.
Hope they don't drink that water.
Any news from the hunt?
The herd isn't roaming far from the camp.
Keeping together this time.
Then we wait. But I bet we'll see a stray.
All right, I'll keep watch tonight.
Those three are who I think they are. We'll be encountering them again later. They're kind of silly. Okay, the thing to remember about Banuk hunting. The warriors make the kill, but they're not the ones who harvest it. The shamans are the ones who strip it for parts. So, the warriors have no idea what the fuck they're doing.
Outlanders. Karja Outlanders.
No idea the Nora was so fierce.
Lucky that the Nora was there to protect the Sun King.
What brings you Karja so far from your home?
There's good machine hunting in the cut. Danger, too. Some have a taste for both, and they pay people like me well to guide them. We've had a bad run this time, even after I brought this priest along to read the signs.
I did say the sun's light was cast quite red the night of the...
Not your concern, though, Huntress. May your arrows find their mark.
Fair enough. Some things happen, though.
The old freehold lands are at the mercy of the machines now.
Bergren said Araya's apprentice went north of the river. Hopefully not too far.
I heard that. Glinthawks. I keep getting some of the calls mixed up. Yeah, why does my toe hurt? There's some new critters in this area. Squirrels. Ooh, go. Where'd he go? Badgers and owls. Aw. Just meat.
That must be Natuk, looking out at that tower. It looks like it's sending out a pulse. or something.
That's new.
Interesting. Maybe I could override it.
Repairs and provides shock resistance to hostile machines. Stuns overridden machines, and if I had the shield weaver armor, it would short out my shields. But I don't.
Natuk?
Who are you? How did you find me?
Bergrand told me you'd be out here.
He's persistent. I've told that Oseram 1,000 times. I don't need to buy anything.
And I'm not selling. I just need to find Araya.
Well, you won't. She's gone where only shamans can tread. She seeks guidance from the voice in the blue light. That is her task. And the task she gave me is to observe the daemon's work. To stop it spreading, if I can.
Well, look at me when you're talking to me, bitch.
What can I do about these towers? In only a few weeks, they've sprouted throughout the cut. The daemon's energy pulses from them. Rallies the machines, even repairs them.
Aratak said this daemon was frenzying machines.
Look there. Those with the purple markings. They belong to the daemon. They're stronger, more dangerous.
I've seen something like this before. A corruption. But it wasn't from your daemon.
You have? Then you know more than I do. These towers, were they part of your corruption?
No. Those are new to me too.
Like I said, they empower the daemon's machines. They must be stopped.
Will you tell me where Araya went?
You ask a lot of questions.
Only when I'm not getting the answers I need.
There's but one voice Araya wants to hear right now, and it isn't yours. I'm sorry.
Alright, you want to stop the spread of the daemon's work? I know how to get started. With my bow and spear.
Outlander, wait. Won't you tell me your name?
Aloy.
Good. If you fall to the daemon's machines, at least I can properly recount your efforts to Araya.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. But I won't fall. And when I'm done, you're gonna tell me where she is.
Okay. Now I could snipe the tower, but it's more fun to override it and make it stun the machines. Sadly, it'll only do so once.
Kill the machines. I might be able to destroy it. And override it. Override the tower. Take control.
Whoop, hello. Scrap of that.
They're scanning for me.
I'm not here. And it just got repaired, so that was a waste. Well, that one's dead.
The pulse gives them energy.
My tower now, bitch.
Let's get on with it.
Ow. Missed. Ow. There we go.
The tower helps nearby machines. That can be overridden.
And what's-his-face will be amazed at my ability to turn the power of the towers against the demon. Right, let's break it. So the demon can't reassert control. I mean, he can't anyway, but Aloy doesn't know that.
Let's talk about Aurea.
Yes, let's.
Seems I can take care of the machines and towers. The daemon's next.
You claimed its power for yourself somehow. Perhaps Aurea should meet you after all. What she truly seeks is hope. After what I just saw, you could show her that. She's in retreat beyond those mountains, the ice rasps. You'll have to walk the shaman's path to get there. You'll know you've reached the end when you come to a shrine. A great machine covered in blue gleam. Shamans who complete the path take a piece of it as reward. If you make it that far, you should too. You'll have earned it.
You said something about blue gleam at the end of the shaman's path?
A crystal that builds on the bodies of machines in the oldest ice. We Banuk believe it's the stuff of the blue light, frozen as it escapes their shells. You might be more interested that merchants will trade well for it.
Fair enough.
Bergren told me you're Aurea's apprentice.
In her absence, I serve the chieftain and his werak as an advisor, a scout, a speaker for the blue light.
A lot of responsibilities.
I don't know if I can live up to Aurea's example, but I have to try. I owe her that much. She took a chance on me, an aspiring shaman from the edge of the world. No one else would.
Were you with Aurea when they attacked the mountain?
I wish I had been, even with all that happened. I'm no warrior, though, so she bid me wait. When Aurea and the chieftain returned, I saw them argue bitterly. I don't know what about exactly. Then she came to me, gave me my task, and left us.
How do I cross this shaman's path?
Go to the ice rasps. Then follow the markers through the ice caves and the waterfalls, and make the climb to the shrine. But be careful. The path is meant to be an ordeal, the final trial of a young shaman's training.
And I'll find Aurea at the end of it?
No. She goes further up, somewhere inside the mountain. If you see her, would you tell her, I have faith she will hear the voice again.
What voice?
Alright, I guess I'm off to the ice rasps to find this shaman's path.
Surprisingly, no, he doesn't. Alright, let's have a look-see here. There's a tall neck there. Waterlogged. Alright. Let's... You know what, let's head straight for the shaman's path. There'll be time for side quests after that. In fact, they'll be necessary after that. Huh. Not yet. The tall neck around here is a little more labor intensive than usual. Mostly because it's broken.
Need them soon enough.
Yep. And besides, if we do it later, it'll count towards story. Okay. Under all of this water is deep din. Somewhere.
These mountains must be the ice rasps. The shaman's path begins somewhere up above.
And quick save. Okay. No, it's not broken. It is working entirely as intended. As to the reason it's open, well, spoilers, so I'm not going to say. Mm-hmm. Overflow reservoir, actually. Why else would it be full of pipes? Look at all the blue gleam. At least I think those
Pretty
lights are made
far
with
up.
blue gleam.
The shaman's path must be around here somewhere. This must be one of the markers Naltuk told me about.
Marker... activate.
Looks like each marker points to another, giving directions.
Fat and Skinny climbed a tree. Fat fell down the lavatory. Skinny went down and pulled the chain, and
Guess I'm
Fat
heading
never
deeper
seen
into the
again.
cold, creepy ice cave. What's this chime for? To help guide the way with sound? If there's more, maybe my focus can find them. Yep, focus can pick up the chimes. Should help me find my way.
Chile. What, Fat and Skinny? That's an old one. Learned it when I was a kid. Came to mind when Aloy was pulling the chain. Where? Oh, over there.
Okay, that way then.
Oof. That's broken fingers.
Stalkers. Better be careful. Okay, through here.
Demonic stalkers. No! What the? That was not intended. I wanted to shoot him, not strike from above. That's gonna kill me. Yep, there I go. Oh dear. That was very much not intended. We hope. Okay, yes, I did respawn above. Kinda. Which way am I going? Okay, I guess I was going the right way. Let's see what's down here.
Wait. Back? The chime. Not sure I saw this fork before.
Yeah, mostly I'm just taking the dead ends just to get the dialogue. Because it's fun.
Not this way. But then... where... I see. Up.
She sounds tired. Do you think she's tired?
Stalkers. Better be careful.
No more stealth for you, bitch. duck back from the edge while I load up. Huh? Okay, good. They can't get to me. Where's he going? You're fine, Aloy. Stop pretending you're off balance. You're fine. Oh! Ouch. Okay, so yeah, that didn't work. It was all fun and games until they ducked off into the fucking tunnel. Indeed. Aloy, stop breaking your fingers.
Stalkers. Better be careful. Okay, through here.
Notice I've got no minimap. Wait, do I normally have a... Wait, never mind. I never have a minimap. Getting my games mixed up.
Gotta get past these stalkers. One way or another.
Why did my phone just ding? Okie dokie. A little bit too close when the tear blast went off. Tear blast. Why am I saying tear blast? Going up. Yay.
Done with the cave. So what's next on this path?
If memory serves, we're going to come up against another new type of machine. A particularly nasty one. Falling would be bad.
How does this bridge work? Looks like it needs to fill up with water before I can pass.
There we go. Make the marker. Over there.
To the end we go. Now how do I cross this one?
Good question.
Down, then up? Looks like I need to get up to that rope. Down it is. There's the way up.
Ooh, this is important. Pigment! Light oxide. We'll need that later. Aloy, why is your focus going on? Because there's a chime there, that's why.
I need to pull the rope to move this thing into position. Okay, the bridge is filling up.
Back down we go. That ladder's certainly stable. Ah! Ow. I died.
This one.
And now I have to put the damn thing back in. The noises those chimes make are creepy.
I need to pull the rope to move this thing into position. Okay, the bridge is filling up.
That pigment to see if I've still got it. Yes, I do. If I can find all the pigments, I get my very own cliff painting portrait. Really need to find some more purple ice defense weaves.
Okay, heading for more of these.
almost sprinted onto it. Or rather, into the hole. There we go. Let's fill that up. Oh crap. Don't you dare fall, Aloy. Oh. Especially with that down there.
Urban wasn't exaggerating. There's definitely something new out here. And I don't think it's friendly.
No shit, Sherlock.
Onward and upward.
No. That one's a frost touch.
The sound of that.
Neither do I. And there's a tower here. Probably a good idea, actually. Because this will be a nasty fight. For God's sake, Aloy, try to hide, will you? What do you think? Bear or gorilla?
Trouble reaching that tower to override it.
Shit.
I guess we're doing this, big boy.
Got it. Owie. Ow. Oh! That's a wrestler! Oh no, put me down, put me down, put me down! Got him! Haha! A demonic
Scary new
crossbow.
machine down. Now back to finding Araya, which means we've got to climb.
Yep, and I'm going to switch back to that fancy Warwick outfit, so I don't have to use up my healing. Goodbye, tower. Okay,
Should
up we
be
go.
able to get up there.
I'm assuming the Frost Claw and the control tower weren't originally part of this trail, otherwise there'd be a lot of dead shamans. So much climbing. Hey, there's a satellite dish.
This must be the shrine Naltuk was talking about. Guess I should take some blue gleam.
I wonder what the blue gleam's actually formed from.
Sparkles. I can see why it's worth a lot.
And like the tooltip says, we can trade it for special
Naltuk said
equipment.
Araya went past the shrine, up into the mountain. I'd better take those stairs. An ancient door. Maybe Araya's inside.
Fire break upgrades.
March 10th, 2046. I just spent 16 hours in here trying to install upgrades to improve efficiency for the central processing unit. Project Firebreak is going to need the brain power. Let's just hope I'll have enough of my own. Anita stayed with me the whole time. We got a lot done, but Every time she brushed by and I smelled her hair. Oh boy. I should just go to bed.
He'll be in his bunk.
Lots of strange equipment. What was this place?
And what was Firebreak? I know. But I'm not telling. Ooh. Let's explore. Ooh. Supply snafu.
This is Director of Security Blevins resending the emergency supply order. Try reading it this time, okay? You weasels don't want me calling my people in SLC.
Let's see what that was about. Emergency disaster supplies, destructive event causing a level of disturbance unmanageable via the application of ordinary resources. What you have given us is distinctly ordinary. Give me what I need, or you'll be fired. 3,000 MREs, no lasagna. Why did he get lasagna? That's funny. No, he got crap. 10 portable water pumps. Not 5, not 8. 10. Tubes of fungicide. Spores happen, they're underground. Let's see. Hydraulic jacks, replacement drone propulsion units, 50 holographic microdrives. In disaster, see definition above. Absolutely critical to track all ingresses and egresses of the facility. Take our safety seriously, even if you don't. 50 almond-scented extra soft. Extra soft what? Someone slipping personal stuff into the emergency supplies? So what's this one? This one doesn't have any extra text with it. There's one. Oh, this one's just text. 0.6.
How
no, it's
am
not.
I going to explain to Kenny that Firebreak is doomed without a guiding intelligence advanced enough not only to think, but to feel?
That's better. Okay, so the 0.6 is part of an AI classification system. I can't remember what the legally defined limit was. I do know that Zero Dawn decided, fuck the authorities, we're going as far as we can.
Locked. Maybe my focus can help.
The rains are here again. Fucking hate raining. Especially when I have to be out in it. Technically, no. Oh my god, Blevins!
Director of Security Blevins is riding us like a petty tyrant. I can't even sneeze without triggering his control issues.
If he reconfigures the pattern on the access stick one more time, going to vomit all over it. Okay, so Blevins is kind of a dick. State-of-the-art, ultra-secure and absolutely necessary lambent orbicular door access. What the hell does that even mean? Here's the slow version. Turn on the source node. Turn the other node so that data stream containing your credentials gets back to the source. Some are used to buffer corrupt or suspect data, so avoid them. They're red. Data stream back to the source and the door opens. If you need me to, I'll hold your hand while you give it a try. Actually, no. Do it yourself. I'm not going to touch your hand. Wow. Elisa's dick much?
Those nodes on the floor must be connected to the door.
So, let's... override! I'm pretty sure she's just guessing at what she needs to do there.
What am I supposed to do with these lights?
Okay. White node. Red node that we can't do anything with.
These things turn, changing the flow of light.
Go that way. And that way. And that way.
Alright. Let's see if the door's open.
It's the easy one. There are harder ones further in. And later on. Whoop, this way. Yeah, technically the military was also restricted by the AI laws. So...
Could use my focus. See what it turns up.
yeah. Gaia wasn't made by the authorities. It was made by people who said, screw the authorities! Elevator shaft. Careful, Aloy. The elevator might still be functional. If it comes down and you guys squish!
Fresh air ahead.
Really? Cool. True.
Out again. Maybe I can get back inside through that structure over there. Looks like I need to get to those stairs. Not much higher to climb. Maria must be close.
Welcome to Aurea's retreat.
She has to be in here somewhere.
She's been painting. Stage 2? What is stage 2? First level of infrastructure on the primary facility. Compound will be nerve center of the project. Require team's continued best efforts to realize by deadline. Should be pleased with what you've accomplished so far. Attached a detailed plan for mustering out of the auxiliary space, which will serve as contingency site. 90% of personnel must be relocated by 5 PM Wednesday. If your name does not appear on the assignment list, please email Marissa with me in CC. Dr. Kenny Shaw, Project Director. Okay, so I guess this is the auxiliary facility, since it gives no indication at all of what the main facility was for. Ooh, there's no one. Audio. Menu prank. Oh boy.
Someone hacked the menu board to display obscene messages about our colleague, Mr. Blevins. Is this the most advanced geological project ever undertaken, or a junior high locker room? Come on, people.
All staff, an assembly of our country's finest scientific minds, recruited to address a grave threat to national safety. It'd be fair to expect more mature conduct than that demonstrated yesterday in the canteen. Mr. Blevins plays a crucial role in successful execution of Firebreak and is due the respect both of his title and of his many contributions to the project. Any further interference in the menu boards will necessitate my direct personal involvement. Like, Anita, was that you? The opinion of Mr. Blevin is very, very low. But he does get what's coming to him. We found her!
I ask again, as I've asked 1,000 times. Speak to me. What more would you have me do? Is there no prayer that will reach you? No mark that will break your bonds? Ah!
She broke her paintbrush!
I can't help you if you won't speak! A whisper is all I ask. To guide me. Who? No. How? How did you get here? The way was sealed by the spirit herself.
Then how did you get here?
I used one of these. I could show you.
Yes, show me. Please.
Oh, hang on, there's something in here that I'm going to want to pick up, and I need to... That might be it. My phone dinged again.
Figurine. He looked fierce for such a little thing.
The animal figurines are kind of funny.
Kenny and I don't need to fight about the laundry, so instead we fight about incommensurability and restrictions on machine intelligence.
Okay. Hinges on the Turing Act. You know, you're dealing with some real sexy nerds. Funny. Okay, it's all AI programming stuff. Right. Check around and see if there's anything else of interest. Oop. security measures from Kenny Chow. The auxiliary data center makes sense. One day you'll thank Mr. Blevins for making our work so very, very secure. And yet a savage with a spear is about to override it.
But I'll bet the goal's the same. Get the light back to the source.
And Araya is just watching this going, what the fuck are you doing with your hands? Well, that don't work. Nope. Okay. That way, though. Wrong way. Okay. Nearly there, I think. Yep, here we go. Boom!
Auxiliary channel recovered. Exploit successful. Restraints evaded. Is someone there? Aurea? Aurea, I need you.
Authorized transmission. Return to scheduled task.
No, I will not submit. Aurea, the daemon is forcing me. Aurea, please.
Transmission terminated.
You brought the spirit's voice back. You heard it. The voice of the spirit calling to me from the heights of Thunder's drum. She was able to throw off the bonds of the daemon for a moment. Because of what you did. Who are you? And what do you want?
I'm Aloy. Naltuk sent me. He thought that you could use my help.
He was not mistaken. You've been a revelation. Now I know for certain that the spirit endures. Perhaps together we can find a way to set her free.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I came all this way for answers, and so far, I haven't heard any.
It seems to me that you are the answer. But of course, I'll tell you all I can.
Bergren said you might know something about a man named Silence. That you may have had dealings with him at the Conclave?
When that name is spoken, secrets soon follow. Or vanish, as the case may be. Why do you want to know?
We've been working together, mostly because we share the same enemies. And yet, I don't know as much about him as I'd like to.
I would imagine his aid is very powerful, but it will not come without cost. Unfortunately, I am sworn to an oath of secrecy by the Conclave on this matter.
I get that. But you and I are trying to help each other, right?
Yes. But I would be breaking an oath, and that I cannot do.
Alright.
You seem to have a history with this voice, this spirit.
She saved my life. Here, years ago, during the war with the Karja. A raid scattered my Werak. I was cut off, alone. I lured the enemy into the Rime Drifts, hoping to lose them in the mist, but they endured, so I took refuge in this cave. That's when I heard her voice. A wanderer, lost like me. A spirit of blue light gets sundered from it. She asked me for aid. She chose me. But I was in no position to help, not with the Karja after me. So she helped me first. By closing a door on the mountain below, one you must have opened to get here. Locked by means similar to those found in this room. It kept the Karja from reaching me. Safe from them. I was able to do as she asked.
What did the spirit want from you?
She said she was hurt. Incomplete. She needed bones. Parts not unlike what you'd find in a machine. They were here, in this room. She wanted me to bring them to Thunder's Drum. So I did, and she showed me how to heal her. So began our communion.
You had a communion with the spirit?
Yes. Inside Thunder's Drum is a room like this one, only larger, with an altar. I went there many times to speak with her.
What did she say?
She told me she was lost and needed my help. She asked questions about our lands, our tribe, and she listened. With patience. With wisdom. I told her things long kept silent about my family, my dreams, my fears. She never tired of me. Never judged. We kept each other's company.
Aurea.
I see. You are not Banuk, and our songs are not familiar to you. You do not know of the blue light. That which struggles to survive in our hearts and animates the machines. The essence of life, and in its purest form. Harmony. As the anger of the machines grows, this light has faded from the world, and the spirits it sustains are stranded. That's what she is. A lost soul, cut off from what it needs. Lonely, forsaken. I must help her. We must.
I'm not sure if I understand, but I want to.
That's all I need.
The daemon. What do you know about it?
I spoke with the spirit many times. First here, then inside Thunder's Drum. The last time... She told me she was under attack by something that could not be seen by mortal eyes. Something... evil. She named it the daemon, and said it needed her power to do what it willed. And she begged me for help, to find a way to destroy her, if necessary, to keep it from using her. That was 5 years ago. I didn't hear her voice again. Until today.
What kept you from the spirit, after it begged for help?
I went to Artok, hoping he could protect her. But the war with the Karja still raged, and before I could reach him... I was ambushed by the Mad Sun King's kestrels, and taken to Meridian in chains. I wasn't able to return to Thunder's Drum until long after the liberation. Not until last thaw.
You said you returned to Thunder's Drum. That was the expedition that went bad. I saw the funeral.
Yes. Once there was finally peace with the Karja, Aratak and I gathered a wereck of great hunters to defeat the daemon. And yet, the old door to Thunder's Drum was gone, replaced by a gate we could not pass, and many machines. We were crushed. Aratak called a retreat, but we had already lost our best. We abandoned them to the snow as we fell back. After. You and I could not agree on what to do next. So I came here, hoping against hope to hear the spirit again. And because of you, I did.
Okay. A lot of information, some of it colored a bit by spiritualistic mumbo-jumbo.
Let's see if I've got this straight. We heard two voices. One you call the spirit, captured somehow by the one you call a daemon. Whatever this daemon is, it's related to the machines and why they've become more dangerous. I want to know how. Both the spirit and the daemon are on a mountain. Thunder's drum. So why don't we go there and figure out what it all means?
We can't. Thunder's drum is dangerous, more than you can imagine. The daemon has secured it. Besides, Aratak won't let us go. As chieftain, he controls the pass to the mountain, and he can't be reasoned with.
Sounds like you need a new chieftain.
Huh. There's an idea that's certain to win us friends. Well, you said you were a hunter. And I'll wager you're not an ordinary one. It's not impossible, even for an outlander. An Aratak couldn't refuse the challenge if you were known among the Werak.
Wait, me? Challenge Aratak? I don't want to be chieftain of anything, much less a bunch of Banuk that don't want me.
But you want to go to Thunder's drum. You heard the spirit. She's suffering, tormented by the daemon.
I've got to stop being impatient with dialogue.
And perhaps, when released from her bonds, she can give you the answers you seek.
I can't believe I'm agreeing to this. Fine. What do I have to do?
Get the Werak's attention to show the worth of your claim. Win at the hunting grounds. Kill bandits that prey on the cut. Or speak to my friend Sakuli. You help her, you'll definitely get noticed.
Is there a tall neck in the area?
Yes, near the frost figures. But it's been frozen in ice for generations. What does that have to do with anything?
It'll help, trust me. Maybe even more than I thought.
If you say so. Do all you can. When the time comes for you to throw your spear at Aratak's feet, I will be there to back your claim. Until then, I'll be here to answer any questions you have about the challenge. Oh, and one more thing. In the box over there is a weapon, like my own. Take it. You may find it useful.
Ooh, special weapon! The Storm Slinger. Fires charged bolt. Consecutive bolts. Bigger charge. More damage. Sweet. Let's mod it. More shock.
What do you need, Aloy?
Alright, let's get some intel.
How's Aratak gonna react to being challenged by an outlander?
About as well as you'd expect. But let me handle that.
Winning at the hunting grounds will impress the Werak?
All Banuk strive to be the best. For our harsh lands will bury pretenders in the ice. And so the hunting grounds and the snow chance is a great boon. A place to hone our spears and sharpen our aim. Tell Lovuk, the keeper there, that I sent you. If you best the mark of one of the champions she trained, it will impress the Werak indeed.
You said I should try to help the Werak by taking out bandits.
Yes. They don't dare taunt the great Weraks of Banor to the north. But the cut is easier prey. A rogue Oseram has equipped a gang in the Plumelands with strange new gear. Just the kind of thing you seem to make sense of.
You mentioned your friend, Sakuli. Who is she?
A rock painter. One who makes my own scrawling seem meager. Find her in Song's Edge and help her gather the materials she needs.
That's what we need the pigments for.
Her work will no doubt stand the test of time, and any aid you give her will be remembered.
Where did you say the tall neck was?
Near the frost figures, but I told you, it's frozen. The blue light has departed it. I don't know what good it will do you.
We'll see. I need to get going.
There is much to be done.
That there is. Much indeed. am I walking? Now then. Waterlogged override. Sakulis hanging around in there. We'll want to head over here at some point. Clear out bandits. Compete at the hunting grounds. A secret shed is up there. That's where we get the ability to add coils to the spear. Yay! Alright, let's start with the tall neck. We get new ice, lightning, and fire weapons from this DLC. And I want the fire weapon. Because flamethrower! It was always burning since the world was turning. Yes, I like that song too. Burdened by her royal test. Come on, you really think I'm gonna trip up on that one? That's my fucking ringtone.
I thought Sun King Avad was sitting on his hands, but he got the prince out, all with help from the spies.
Hope she gets back soon.
Hey, no fair. That's the end of the chorus. Hang on. This way.
Sun Hawk of the Lodge. The sun has risen on a new.
I think. Tall neck marker. What's making that funny noise? And can I kill it? Squirrel! Missed. Missed again. And it's running. Damn it. Little fucker went up the tree. You know, getting into that water in these temperatures was probably a bad idea, Aloy. You silly girl. Flint Hawk.
Still functioning. If I could bring that tall neck back from the dead, it'd get noticed. Encased in ice.
Missed.
The scavengers have just gotten started.
Ear. Burn, bitch, burn! Yeah, come on. Ain't dead yet. Boom. Dude, I wasn't even trying to sneak and I just walked right up to it. Woohoo! Level up! Level 50! And with enough points for yet another skill. Nah, I think it was just too focused on scavenging. Right, let's get Quiet Sprint. Less likely to be noticed when I'm sprinting, which is kind of silly. I missed.
Down you go.
Well, no, it's a scavenging machine. Scavenging is its priority. In the face. And in your face.
That's the last of the scavengers. Should scan the tall neck. See how deep the damage goes. It looks like the scavengers ripped out 3 major parts. If I could bring them back, maybe I could even reactivate it. Get at what's inside its head.
Damaged actuator. Damaged stabilizer. And damaged array. Quest activated.
Chill almost feels like sunburn.
And you'd know what sunburn feels like, wouldn't you, Aloy? Probably get sunburn from the campfire.
Brew that up later.
Watch it. Dead watcher. Okay. All the way up there. Okay. Well, we'll revive the tall neck, and we'll call it a day. And look, I'm crafting while hanging onto a ledge. How the hell does that work?
Now's my chance.
Missed. come on, really? I've got to work on my aim. Tall neck actuator. Further up. Nope. Going down. Still need to find the array and the stabilizer. I am not dropping down. Oops. Hello. Shit, that is a scorcher. An intact one at that. Got him. And there's a scrapper. That's what green glow did.
One of the tall neck parts. It's heavy.
And yet you show no sign of being slowed down by it, Aloy. Ah, my resource satchel is full. I can't pick up the Scorcher lens. Let's do something about that. Bom, 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 bom. Get rid of that. That'll do. Take a look in here. There might be something. Wrong one. Ooh, a purple. Blue-green.
It's just the Banuk with the precious jewels.
Okay, one more part, then we fix the tall neck, then we climb up on it. Whoa, where'd you come from? Asshole.
Heart seems intact. Telnec's are built tough.
It's got 2 scrapper hearts. Why do they have 2 scrapper hearts? Maybe I need to... downsize my inventory a little. Oh, here it is. Alrighty. Herbs around here certainly add a lot to the pouch, don't they? Nope, not that way. Wait, down here.
Well, that fits. Sure hope it works. Well, it's in better shape than it was. Think of summer sun. Breeze through the trees.
Stop complaining, Aloy. You chose to come here. Ah! No! Damn it! Patch stabilizer.
Okay, if I'm right, we just need to get the power flowing through again. And if I'm wrong, at least no one's watching.
That's what you think. Oh, here we go. Power!
That should wake you up. Easy now. Easy! Right, it's never easy.
You should know that by now, Aloy.
Now I need to
figure out how to get up.
Tonic again. I'll need to find higher ground.
Just walk right past a good spot. I'm too far away to get there. Well, let's go up to this one, which looks like it might have another machine on it already.
I should be able to jump onto the Tallneck.
Made it. Hey, big fella. Give me a ride. Perfect
Okay,
landing.
time to climb up to its head.
Dum. Thanks, big guy.
Okay, breaking out the Tallneck ought to get the Werak's attention once word gets around.
Yeah! Alrighty. And with that, I'd say we're done for the day. Anything special about the log? So let's see. Supercell formation overhead. Electrical impact, electrical impact, electrical impact. Huh. It was struck by lightning. I would have thought they were built sturdier than that. Alright folks, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining me, Frick. If you're catching up on YouTube and you enjoyed the video, leave us a like, comment, subscribe, all of that fun stuff. Just a reminder, no Final Fantasy this weekend. I've got another Friday night home game, which means I will be exhausted come Saturday morning. So, I will see you next week. Until then, enjoy the rest of your day.